Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 31st. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. You will catch me live. I also go live during the day sometimes. So if you want to catch me live, do that. But let's see what we have going on for you. I like it so far. You start off with my yes card. So you start off with the Three of Hearts, yes, to any question that I do not answer, but it's also the card of just, I don't really attach a meaning to this card. To me, it's just an indicator card. It just says things are moving forward in the right direction for you and whatever it is that you're trying to do. So it's kind of like a path card, if you will. It's a card of stepping off on a new path that leads to success in some area of your life. Three of Clubs, card of second chances. You have three threes here. So I like that a lot. This is a card of being able to do something that you've wanted to do for a long time, but haven't been able to. It's like a card of a second chance, mostly in business. Not really in love. I will admit, I do feel for some of you that there could be love coming back or somebody trying to come back into your life. I don't know if you're going to take it or not, but what I would say is that it is possible. I do feel it is possible for you. And, again, I'm not a big fan of saying, I'm not one of those readers that's always going to tell you your ex is coming back, because for the most part I feel like you should just move on. But again, for some of you I feel like it's possible. Next you have the Eight of Diamonds, so work and making money. Like I've been saying for weeks now, I feel like this new year is one of those things where, if you've ever been really sick before and you don't eat for like a week because you have the flu, and then all of a sudden, like the day that you're better, you eat a ton of food, right? You feel like you just can't stop eating. I don't know if I'm just weird and I'm the only one that's had that happen, or if not. But I would say if you've ever had that experience, I feel like that's what this new year is. I feel like we will have a bunch of energy and we will just want to get a bunch of stuff done. So I feel like this could be talking about like the energy that you put into things, and I feel like you're like off to the races right away, like pretty much right away within like the first couple of weeks of the new year here. So you could be making a lot more money because of it. I'd also say if you're in sales or if you're trying to sell something like a house, amazing card. This is a card of material success on the horizon. So basically more money coming in the near future. It's also a card of study. So, and that comes up for you. You are like the number one sign. It seems like every sign has like one thing that is like their main theme message. And you always get these cards of like learning or putting the work in to learn something more so you can be more successful in the future. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this is talking about learning and learning new ways to make more money or to be more successful. Next, you have the Seven of Diamonds. Yeah, needing to listen to yourself. I feel like yourself is trying to tell you something. And this is a card of like trusting your dreams or your daydreams. You could be having a daydream or having a lot of daydreams or having thoughts about doing something in your life, and you need to do it. I always tell a story about, I have a friend, and her dad worked for the post office, and he had this little barbecue cart thing that he used to drive around on weekends. It was like his passion, like doing this barbecue thing. And, his wife or whatever was always telling him, like, why don't you just do that? Why don't you just quit your job? But he was like, afraid of like losing his job and not having security and all this other stuff. But he finally did it because he kept having these daydreams and kept thinking about it. And he finally did it. And he's making more money than he ever did as a post office worker. So it's like, is there something like that? Do you keep having these recurring thoughts of something that you need to do with your life that you probably should be doing? Because again, it's probably better than wherever you're at right now. I would just say this is pure improvements right here. But again, through listening to your dreams, through listening to your daydreams and things like that. Next, Three of Spades, watch your health. Almost everybody's had this card, yeah. I would say watch your health with this Three of Spades here. So I would take care of yourself this week. Don't lift anything above your head. I'm getting back on this card as well. So I'd say be careful of your back, maybe even your legs. I'm getting like back and knees. So if you're lifting something, I'd say be very careful this week. Ace of Clubs is a good card. It is a card of healing and health, so I'm not too worried about this for you, but I would just say, like, be careful of, like, lifting something or, doing something weird with your back and getting injured or something like that. But Ace of Clubs is a really good card. Next, Ace of Spades, existing problems being resolved. Four of Hearts, yep, definitely. Newness. Almost everybody has had this card as well, Ace of Spades, probably because it's a new year. This is just the card of rebirth, Every time we go into a new year, we are reborn in a lot of ways, so I feel like this card is pretty simple, just explaining that. And Four of Hearts, newness. I feel like there are a lot of new opportunities for you, Leo, and you end with the Nine of Clubs, so definitely tons of opportunity for you to be successful, but I feel like you need to step off into those new opportunities. Amazing card for moving, travel, doing anything involving moving, or even like selling a house, like I said earlier. So a lot of you could be doing that, or you could be putting energy into thinking about moving. I think some of you need movement as well. I feel like if you're feeling restless, if you're feeling trapped or something like that, I feel like these cards are saying like go for a walk, or move around in some way. I feel like this is talking about needing movement. And finally, Nine of Clubs, tons of opportunity. Yeah, look at you having tons of new opportunities. Nine of Clubs is like the card of experimentation. It says maybe a lot of your ideas won't be good, which is the case for most people anyway, but maybe one of them will be really good. So this is a card of like needing to try out any ideas that you have in your head, whether it's for a business, to start a relationship, whether it's about doing something new in the relationship that you have, whatever. This card says experiment because one of them will be successful. This is also recognition, by the way. That just popped into my head. This is a card of recognition and achievement. So a lot of you could be recognized for something like a job well done, or you could be getting some sort of achievement as well. But looks really, really good, Leo. So thank you for watching, and definitely enjoy your week.